What's going on, everyone? This is Janky Comics coming at you with another video. This is a continuation of my video from previous where I did a bunch of book unboxings, mail call unboxings from Unknown Comics. I had about 6 or 7 boxes where I showed basically a lot of variants from Amazing Spider-Man to Venom to Thor, mostly the latter two, a lot of variants from Kirkham and just Virgin variants, first appearances, first cover appearances, those key things with Donny Cates. It's some good stuff. It's a lot. But this video is going to highlight the other books that I got from other comic shops other than Unknown Comics. The other video went a little too long, and hopefully this will go a little bit shorter. As I always say, if this is your first time, thank you so much for coming. I do a lot of video comic book content on YouTube, doing a lot of unboxings, grade results, mystery mail calls, highlighting books that I'm selling online and stuff like that. So thank you again for coming. Follow me on Instagram at Janky Comics and check out my website. I have some good content on there at jankycomics.com. I don't know when I'm going to stop saying this, but I'm way behind on my inventory. One day when I say the inventory is updated, I will mark that as a milestone in my videos. But once the inventory is up, some of the video books that I have, I opened up and shared with you guys in the last one, will probably be going up there as well. But yeah, if this is not your first time, thank you again so much for your ongoing support. Hopefully you're used to these videos by now, but I hope you enjoy these videos that as much as I enjoy opening these. So let me get right into it. This first one is from Comics Elite. Comics Elite is actually my go-to for books outside of my regular pulls, whether they're special variants. They do a very good job of doing online sales. They do a Facebook Live video almost every day of various pulls, back issues, new variants, new comic book day, exclusives, and all that good stuff. So I try not to go there a lot because they end up taking a lot of my money. But yeah, definitely check them out. As I said, I did a whole run of Unknown Comics. I think they have a partnership with Comics Elite, or at least they've done some collaborations where they did some exclusives together. But these two, Comics Elite and Unknown Comics, are probably my two go-to online comic shops that I go to. But definitely check them out. They're in Indianapolis. I think you'll like them if you're in that area. Or let me know if you've ever heard of them or if you bought from them. But yeah, this is Comics Elite. I don't remember what I bought, but I think, oh yeah, this is the good stuff here. Alright, so as I mentioned, a lot of my books have been about Thor 5, Thor 6, Venom 25, 26, 27, all those key issues, the first appearance of the Black Winter, the first appearance of Virus and Codex. This might be a little bit of a spoiler alert, but if you're watching this, you probably have already been reading all the books. But obviously, Thor 6 was for me, it was such a bittersweet ending. It was so lackluster. There was all this hype about the Black Winter, and Galactus was being his original herald, and then boom, that was it. The death of Galactus and the death of Black Winter. I'm hoping they do come back because I think there's a lot of intrigue on what the Black Winter is and what he is, and hopefully he comes back. Hopefully there's a larger tie with him and Null down the road, fingers crossed. But the reason why I want to share this is what I've been waiting for a long time. This is beautiful, beautiful. I saw this and I bought 2 copies because I'm definitely keeping one and adding one to the shop. But what we have is Thor issue 6. Let's see if I know the artist, if it's on here. Kyle Hotz. Kyle Hotz, I think I'm writing it. This is the Virgin variant. But this is the Silver Surfer 4 homage cover. This is the original cover where Silver Surfer fought Thor, and that's a classic cover. But Hotz did a amazing job of the Silver Surfer Black fighting the Black Winter. Again, this homage cover, Virgin. I love this. I think this is the one where people are saying, no, I'd rather have the trade dress because that's a classic cover and it's nice to show. But honestly, that's so beautiful. That is beautiful. Again, one of these is definitely my personal collection, but the other one is definitely going to be going to the shop. The condition is, I don't know if that's a spine tick or if that's just a crease in the, or if that's just dust. Well, in any case, one is definitely going to the shop for sure, but love it, love it, love it, love it, love it, love it. Alrighty. Actually, you know what? I'm going to keep this one over here. Alright, this next one is Janet Alvarez. I think this is a local person. I think I bought this on, this might be an eBay. So this, I know I said most of these are local shops, but I think this might be an eBay one. Yep, this is an eBay, eBayer, so she listed this out. This was a spontaneous buy. In addition to Marvel Comics, I'm also a Star Wars fan. And one of my favorite Star Wars characters, right now I know Ahsoka Tano is the hottest. She is probably the most famous Star Wars character, probably beating out Vader and Han Solo. It's a bold statement, but she has been getting gains. You can tell by the Clone Wars comic book of her first appearance and how well she's going. But no, my favorite character is actually Grand Admiral Thrawn. Huge fan of his, loved him from the Heir to the Empire books, and then when they made him canon in Rebels, they did him justice. And I loved Timothy Zahn's Thrawn trilogy and his origin story. But I definitely wanted to get this, even if it's not in a near mint condition, which I think this is probably a 9.2 maybe. Maybe it could do better with a pressing, but I got myself Star Wars Heir to the Empire, first comic appearance of Grand Admiral Thrawn. There's nothing else to it. The book was solid. Again, this is based on the best-selling novel by Timothy Zahn, as it says it on there, right there. He is a great writer, and he introduced the likes of Grand Admiral Thrawn, Mara Jade, which they'll never introduce her in the book, in the canon movies, but I'm glad they did with Grand Admiral Thrawn. So I had to get that one for his first appearance. All right, this next one is from Big Time Collectibles. They've been new to me, but I signed up for their newsletter, and they've been doing some good stuff on selling some books and some variants and stuff. So I think I know which one this is. I think this actually might be the trade dress of the Thor 6 books that I just shared. So I actually bought just the versions of the Thor 6, the Silver Surfer 4 homage. The versions, and then I realized I should get the trade dresses, but unfortunately they sold out. And actually, you know what? I lied. This is not the Thor 6 trade dresses. This is actually we got ourselves another Venom 7, but this is the John Boy Myers variant. These actually look really nice, and this is, I think this is the issue where they show Codex unmasked, which looks pretty badass. So again, look at this. I'm telling you, blue painter's tape, way better than Scotch tape. I always struggle with opening books up when they're wrapped in Scotch tape, but this is so much easier. You just kind of pick at it a little, but then once you grab a little bit of piece, it just comes right off. This would take me a lot longer, and this one was already done, but it's so much easier. Way easier than Scotch tape, guys. If you are new to selling, or if you're a veteran, I'm telling you, I implore you guys, switch to blue painter's tape. It's such a better experience. Anyways, I got myself Venom 27, the John Boy cover, both the trade dress and the version variant. I got 2 copies of these, again, one for myself and one for the shop. So apparently, I'm not going to check now, but apparently there is a limited edition printing error on these where the John Boy cover, I think it's the trade dress, actually has the Ryan Stegman 1 in 200 sketch variant cover right behind it. And that is a huge printing error, and that I think is the hottest book variant of these current runs of Venom and Thor. I think I saw a CGC 9.8 with that. It's going for like $2,000. I guarantee you I do not have that in here, but you know what, I'm going to check, and if I do, I'm going to do a video just dedicated to just that one reveal. But yeah, Venom 27 again, John Boy Myers again. So the cover variant, or the trade dress variant, actually shows him with just the mask on, but the version variant has him with the mask off, and I think that's pretty cool. So again, definitely going to the shop. Well, one set is going to go to my personal collection. Alright, this next one is from Scorpion Comics. Scorpion Comics has been very, they have some amazing variants, don't get me wrong. They have some really sick variants with Clayton Crane doing his thing with them. I think he might have a partnership with them. But they have some sick covers, sick variants, and I love every single thing that they do. Problem is, and I think, share in the comments, let me know what you think, but Scorpion had some issues with their distribution. They definitely have some loyalties. They are loyal to a fault, though, because they are loyal to their comic shops that they partner up with, where they get maybe 1,000 books of a limited variant, and they sell that online to us. But they sell like, I don't know, 200, 300 to local comic shops, just to, again, help them out and help them with their ratio, with their sales. And I get it. I completely get it. But then they sell variants for like, oh, the first, each customer can get 5 copies. And if you're hot on the thing, or if you have a bot, a guy like me can barely get 1 set if I'm even lucky. And I know that recently they've adjusted their policy where you're allowed to get 1 set of whatever it is, the trade dress and the version together, 1 per customer for the first 15 minutes, and then after that it unlocks and it's fair game, or like limited to 5. But let's be honest, once that you get that first wave, it's pretty much all sold out. So I know that they're learning and they're growing, so props to that. But when they have all these limited variants, and they're also cool, they're cool variants, they definitely need to do a better job on giving it to regular people. I know I'm a flipper, so I'm guilty of it, but definitely limit the number of books that a flipper can get so that everyone else can have that same love. But yeah, I think that's the issue. Let me know what your thoughts on Scorpion Comics, and if you guys think that they should change their policies, or if you notice that they've improved on their policies, because yeah, again, a lot of murmurs and a lot of issues with them, especially people who are a little bit slow to the game here. Alright, again, I'm keeping up with this Venom Thor run, but I have myself here Venom 26, Clayton Crane variant, limit to 1,500 copies. This is copy 143. But I like Clayton Crane's rendition of Spider-Man and Venom. So I know I shared, I like J. Scott Campbell, actually Gabriel Delato. Tyler Kirkham's good, but he's definitely not my favorites. But yeah, In-Hyuk Lee. So J. Scott Campbell, In-Hyuk Lee, and I'm already forgetting the other guy that I just said. Gabriel Delato are my favorites, but Clayton Crane is definitely hands down in my top 3. I might have to bump In-Hyuk Lee down, but Clayton Crane is awesome. I love his variants. I love how he does these. He's got a unique style, just like how Campbell and Delato have their own styles. And I love it. He's a great guy. I met him, and I got some books signed at C2E2 in February. He's just quiet, but he's such a nice guy. And I love his Infinity signatures. If you've never seen it, I definitely recommend you guys getting on his, going to maybe find an exclusive signature event that he has. And if there's the Infinity signature option, the rainbow, definitely get it. It pops out on the books and it looks good. But I have two. Again, I have the trade dress and the Virgin. I'm definitely going to keep the Virgin for my personal selection, and the trade dress is probably going to be going to the shop. Alright, the last one here, the One-Stop Shop Comic and Games. Alright, this one I believe, I kind of spoiled it earlier since I thought it was from this one shop. It wasn't. But this one I think is the trade dress to the Virgin books that I shared earlier. I think it is. Yes, it is. So, again, I went ahead and bought those 2 Virgin covers of the Thor 6, the Silver Surfer 4 homage, and I was like, you know what, I need to get those trade dresses. And I went there, and they sold out within like minutes of it, which is actually faster than Scorpion, or took longer than Scorpion. But I went ahead and I found a guy on Facebook, and he posted about how saying that this one place, One-Stop Shop, actually was selling these variants as well. So fortunately, I was able to get it, and conditions are okay. But again, it's Thor 6, Silver Surfer 4 homage cover, and it has that old school Thor look right there on top, so I thought that was pretty cool. And I got 2 of them. Definitely gonna, I might keep one for the personal collection and the other one to the shop. I'm definitely gonna have to get a lot of these CGC'd and get these legitimized as 9/8 and whatnot. But there you have it, guys. That wraps up the second portion of my video. If you saw the first one, hopefully you enjoy those books, but these were just as good. My biggest one I'm really happy about, again, is the Thor 6 Virgin. That is beautiful. Silver Surfer Black versus the Black winner. I'd be curious on who would win this fight. But in any case, that was cool. Well, there you have it, guys. Thanks again so much for watching. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. As always, hit that like button, comment, and most importantly, please subscribe to my channel. Hopefully you like these types of videos, and I have a couple more in the wings to share with you. I think by the later end of this month, I'll have a batch of CGC books that I'm really excited to share with you guys. So let me know what you guys think of these books, and let me know if you guys are interested in them. DM me or hit me up on Instagram again, Jangy Comics, or hit me up on the website when these eventually will go up on there. I just need to have some time to do so. But again, thanks again for watching. You guys have a good one. Till next time, Jangy Comics signing off.